Alright, let's just show all this off. The main thing I want to show off today is the Swarm missile ship that is basically the title of the video. But including that, I'm going to do 11 to 12 other things. So first thing would be Swarm missile ship. Second thing would be the Monolith hangar. The Monolith being a carrier? No, it's more of a giant box with weapons that a friend and I built, but it's got a lot of nifty features on it. So going to show off the size of the Monolith's airtight hangar, throw in a large grid ship in there just to show how big it is. Next I'm going to do the Monolith's lift system. Assuming it by some miracle managed to get down onto a planet, it's a interesting way of getting people on and off the ship even if their jetpacks run out of fuel. And then I'm going to show off 4 gravity cannons. The modular one that I added into the Monolith, the minimalist one, minimalist small grid one, which is the Gragitator, which is the smallest small grid gravity cannon that you can create. Powder keg, which is an advanced version of the Gragitator. It's actually more useful, whereas the Gragitator is just like whatever you can eke out. And finally, the large grid modular gravity cannon, which I'll build walls of those and then fire them at ships and turn them into dust, or I'll just put one in either side of one of my other ships and use those. I've used those in survival to destroy like the reactor on an Argentavis from a few kilometers away without getting close to it. Yeah, a few kilometers away, you're naturally not close to it. Anyway, after that, show off another ship I built, Big Stealth, a ship I built working with a friend called the Schildkröte. Then I'll go down to the planet and show off Min, which is the smallest ship you can have. Yeah, smallest ship you can have. It's actually much more entertaining than you would think. And then finally a space elevator that I built some time ago. And that's it. Alright, loading up. Bear with me please, I may have forgotten the order in which I mentioned everything, but here it is. George Washington's 5,000-foot axe, the swarm ship that I mentioned. So I guess first thing to show off is how it works. What we have over here is a red ship, because that's a pretty good way to tell how much damage something does. But let's start with just, I don't know, can you see this? Let's open up, get a camera. That block of heavy armor is, I think, 6 blocks thick, and it's all large grid. So I'm just going to fire a quick volley of missiles at it, and we'll see what that does. First thing I need to do is, on the left, select the number of missiles I want. You know what? First things first. Programmable block, rear, edit, change it to debug off so that you can actually see some output. Oh, why isn't it updating? Oh, you know what? I didn't start the timer. Trigger. Better, much better. And do that so that we get some target coordinates on there. I don't know if you can see at this resolution, but we've got the number of missiles deployed at the top on the right. We've got the number of missiles fired. We've got the last distance to the target, and then the coordinates of that target that I found. Now I need to center my view again. Alright, so I'm going to queue up, I don't know, 12 missiles. 12 missiles is fine. And let's deploy them. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think about the location of that gravity cannon over there. It's going to run into things. Alright, so now that the missiles are deployed, let's go on to fire. So I've selected fire. I'm going to press 5 to select this camera so that I can see better where I'm aiming. And I think right about there is good. Now let's go F8, and it's that way. Let's see what they do. Woo! So that's, how deep is that? It's hard to tell. It looks to me like that's about 3 or 4 blocks deep from 12 missiles. Yeah, alright, cool. So go back to my missile ship. Oh, don't want to target another one. Switch over to just 4 missiles this time. Let's get out of the way of that thing. And hit the red ship. So, gonna deploy them. Then I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fire them. Did I actually select it? Yes. 5, 4. So, nifty advantage of this missile ship is that you can do pinpoint aiming, and if you change the firing selection, alright, nice. If you change the firing selection from current target chords to heading guided, then you can guide the missiles as they approach the target. So let's try that really quick. Sure, 8 missiles. Deploy queued missiles. So the thing about this design is that you really don't need that many missiles. I mean, ideally you just need 1, but I didn't have the forethought to allow you to make just 1, so you can make multiples of 4 instead. Let's go ahead and... Am I on the right one? Yes, okay. So let's fire here. And the missiles are going to go out. You can see they're aiming at the front, and now I aim them down this way, and you'll see them going down a little bit. And I just broke off the front of the ship. Cool! Alright, so, that's kind of cool. I hope you'll all agree. But since I know people on YouTube love destruction, let's make it a bit better. Let's go a kilometer away because we want the missiles to have a little bit of time to get up to speed, and also because we're going to need some space for this. What happens if you build a lot of missiles? 100 of them. Deploy queued missiles? Sure. So you may start to notice a pattern in the way the missiles are deployed. Do you like this little spiral pattern that you get? That actually took quite a while. So now we're just going to wait for all these missiles to deploy, and then I'm going to fire another volley at the ship. And then I'm gonna need to reload my world because this is too many missiles. I don't know if it'll actually slow down my sim speed on average. It's 1 right now, and then during the collision my sim speed's gonna go down to like 0.75, 0.5, something like that. I don't like having clutter in my test world. Alright, cool. Are they all deployed? Yes. 0 missiles, 100 deployed. Let's go 3. And go to 5. And let's aim right. Ooh, that's a good spot. Let's aim right there. That's the spot. George Washington's 5,000 foot X, and here come the missiles. Okay. Sound effects are great. Let's see what we got in here. Minimal damage there. That looks damaged. No, it's all the way through. And then these are running around inside the ship, causing all sorts of havoc if somebody kept on moving the ship. Oh. Yeah, considering how much damage those are going to cause just from the ship moving, you're going to be impressed with the following ones. Okay, should I reload the world? I should reload the world because I want to destroy this ship again. F5. Reload. Okay, so since I showed off George Washington's 5,000 foot X, which I should add is survival ready. It's actually a pretty nice ship for survival because all you need is welders to make it. Like there's no rotor glitch, alignment. You don't need very many resources. I don't know if you noticed, but each of those missiles is only 4 parts. So it's pretty cheap to build 1 missile. And it's pretty cheap to build 4 missiles, since you can't build 1 missile. Alright, I think I want to show off this next. No, do I want to show off that next? No, let's do the monolith hangar. Monolith hangar makes everything easier. So here's the monolith. There's a gravity cannon test ground that you're going to see in a moment. Let's do the hangar. Alright, here's a hangar. Oh my god, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Go. Alright, cool. That's the door. That rectangle. So it's, I think, 12 blocks tall and 21 blocks wide in the hangar dimensions, which is, as you can see from the hangar doors, a pretty big hangar. Let's go to F10, get the colony ship out because I need something to put inside the hangar. Let's just throw it right there. Yeah. So this ship is just a box alongside the big black box you see in front of you. My friend and I built this box in order to get off a planet. Alright, so, no. Stop getting in the way. Good. Wait. Ah, shit. Ship's doing things I don't like. Let's get the hydrogen thrusters out. Sorry, goodbye. And, and click this one off. Okay, I really like this boarding ramp. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a fan. Especially once you get up here. You have this glorious window to the outside as you're entering the ship. I don't know when I took a copy of this ship, but clearly it was before we figured out gravity generators are nice. Alright, let's turn on these. Alright, back up. Alright, good. Nope, that's not gonna work out. Back up more. Alright, and did I turn off the missile launcher? Yes, good. Always turn off your turrets when you copy a ship. Oxygen high. Okay, so I want to go out the normal way. This is actually a ship I put my modular gravity cannon on at one point. Apparently I didn't take the copy after I did that, but it was right here. And I used that modular gravity cannon to take out the reactors of Argentavis from a few kilometers away. I guess I said that in the intro to the video, so I don't need to repeat it. All right, good. Let's show off the hangar door. It is a pilotable hangar door. Ding. All right, I am off. Let's back up a little bit. And go to the side. All right, am I good? Looks good to me. Let's get off of there. You may be able to see from the antenna on the opposite side. Here we go. I believe there's a remote block somewhere in here, so you can pilot this door even if you're up in the cockpit of the monolith. So, let's go ahead and get inside this ship again. You know what? I don't need oxygen. Let's just go straight through the front. Come on. Alright, here I go. I think I have exactly one block of leeway on either side, so this may work out, but it probably won't. There we go. Now I'll just gently sidle in here. Yep. Just go on through. Good, 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 good. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. And I'm sure I'm doing plenty of thruster damage to these walls. But I'm finally close enough to almost lock my landing gear. Almost. One. There we go. Good. And I should definitely turn off my inertia dampeners because I'm going to be piloting the monolith in a little bit. You know what? I forgot I took out the front window, so I can go out the front window. That's a good way to go. Okay, so as you can see, this is a pretty big hangar. You can put ships on here. My friend didn't know anything about merge blocks when we built this, so, you know, this should be a merge block, but I'm actually pretty satisfied with just carving off the ship. And actually, maybe a merge block isn't the best idea, because that kind of precludes the possibility of using small grid ships here. What I should have here is a connector with the possibility of having another connector, a small grid connector, go on top of it. And then I can build small grids off of that. That would be a much better idea. All right, anyway, let's go this way. We are going to put the door back on the hangar. No! Oh yeah, those. Haha. There are hangar doors within the hangar door. Hangar doorception. Let's go to the side. I hope I don't run into this a little bit too hard, because a little bit too hard is just hard enough in Space Engineers. Alright, let's do this. I just activated the camera in the upper left-hand corner so that I can line up my approach. Good, 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 good. F and, oh, V. Alright, so it's going in, it's going in, it's going in, it's going in, and oh, come on. That was perfect. Oh, yes. Look at that lineup. All right, so I do want to mention, although I came up with the stuff that I'm posting here, there was somebody on Reddit who had a much better idea for these hangar doors. What they did was they have a rotor, like right here, and then, yeah, they'll have a block right there, and then they'll have a rotor on top of it. And the rotor will have an arm coming off of it this way, and a landing gear at the end that connects to the hangar door. So that positions the hangar door for you, basically. And so whenever you want to move off the hangar door, you detach the merge block, you attach the landing gear, and then you turn the rotor to make it make the door go up here. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. I should do that sometime. Anyway, next thing on the list is gravity cannons. Monolith gravity cannon first. Monolith, and then we've got 2 spots to watch over things being built. There's the cockpit. You know what? You know what? Monolith gravity cannon was not the next thing on the list. I forgot about that. I wanted to show off my entryway really quick. Woo! High speed. Okay. This thing. I think this is pretty cool, but it doesn't work very well this way. I want to go this way. Alright, if I stand right here. Oh, come on. If I go there. And it lowers. This was when I was first experimenting with sensors and timers and things. It was a good idea at the time. And there. I mean, normally you would stand over there to get it to lower for you, and then you would stand over here for it to go up, and then if you stand over here, it stops going up. If you stand over here again, it keeps going up. Good. It's all the way up. Clearly that's not completely airtight, so I needed to have an airtight room around it. I also have another one that's just like a gravity generator at the top. It pulls you up, and then a gravity generator like right there that pushes you back once you get up here. Problem for that is that it doesn't work on planets. Also, these stairs don't automatically stop when they get within range of a planet, so have your finger on W and make sure you get on the stairs right as they approach the planet. Otherwise, you're going to be missing some stairs. Okay, anyway, so I can fire the gravity cannon from here, which might be a good idea. Yeah, I should fire it from here. As you can see, this is a small grid attachment to a large grid gravity cannon. It's got 8 gravity generators and fires 4 Spaceballs. What you may not have guessed is how much damage Spaceballs do. Oh, right out there is 20 blocks thick of heavy armor. And now it's 4 blocks thick of heavy armor. I think. Assuming this worked the same way as it all usually does. What is this? Nothing? Come on. So this one went, let's see. That is a real letdown. Went 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 blocks, 9 blocks deep. I feel like I should try that one more time. I have to, for great justice. Because typically those Spaceballs go through 16 blocks of heavy armor, 15, yeah, like 12 to 16 blocks of heavy armor. And they're small grid Spaceballs. So let's give that one more shot. Go over to here. And I'm just going to take a shortcut into the cockpit of the Monolith. Isn't it great how we made it so protected? So this whole ship, so many bad design choices, but I kind of like it. It's got interesting things on it. So there's the light saying the, whoops. There's the light right there in the front saying that the gravity cannon isn't doing anything, and then I press 3 to make it fire, and now it's doing something. Let's go watch it do stuff. Shapow! That is much better. Oh, it's not as far. Oh, no, no, it is as far. Yes, perfect. All the way through. Okay, let's see where we're at. This is... Ding. I think that's right. Let me just check that. Yep. Okay, so it stops at this blue one right here. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 blocks of damage. That's pretty good. Okay. What do I want to do next? Wanted to do the Gragitator. That's going to be a really short demo. Gragitator. Here it is. 0, Control V. It is the tiniest small grid gravity cannon ship you could possibly have. Let's go ahead and try it really quick. Turn on... Oh, that's already on. That one's activate cannon, deactivate cannon. Okay, so I want to do 4, activate cannon. What did I do wrong about this? Oh. Well, that is a shame. The rotor glitch has come undone while this ship was... You know what? I made this so many patches ago. I guess the rotor glitch has come undone. Too bad. It was a shitty ship anyway. Get rid of that. So basically what this would have done is it should have turned on the gravity generator and then fired those 9 spaceballs. It's not very efficient. It's not very fast. It's not very effective. It's just really, really small. Let's try something a little bit better though. Powder keg, where'd you go? Here we go. Now this ship, this is something I like. Bam. Aw, come on. There we go. I spent so long wrapping up this ship. Inside here, you've got 3 gravity generators and an assembler. A large grid assembler. So basically, you can just dump resources into this ship and it'll do whatever you need it to do. You can even use the assemblers to pull apart wreckage from ships that you destroy and turn those back into ammo. Got thrusters here, got a nice color scheme, got connectors on either side, got a missile launcher up there, got Gatling cannons. Oh yeah, I forgot, on top of the assembler we also have this cockpit, which can incidentally control the, oh, there. Can control the rocket launcher, so there's that, cool. Yep, don't want that. What's it destroying now? Stupid rocket launcher. Always turn off your turrets on all of your creations before you copy them. So what's this? It's the door. The door does... Pretty P. Which thing is it? Is it not the right thing? G. Oh, nope, it's opening. Okay, cool. So that exposes the gravity cannon portion. You can see a grinder in the back there. You can see a welder in the back there. Also, you'll notice I don't have any thrusters to slow down the ship. That's because they're all inside there, way down in there. My engineer used to be able to fit through here, but as you can see, he's gained a little weight, so no more going down in there. You see storage. Oh, there's the assembler. Can't see the gravity cannons because they're so far back there. Let's go ahead and shoot things though. All right, I think it's 4. You'll see 5, 6, 7, 8 are all programmable blocks. That is for firing 1, 2, 3, or 4 Spaceballs. But what I'm gonna do... Oh, I'm already zoomed in. Okay, let's fire this one first. Did I do it wrong? I don't think I did it wrong. What? Oh yeah, I forgot all of the rotor glitches are broken. Damn it. Is there any way to recover from that? This was working just the other day. Oh shit, how do I do this? Alright, let's start up a... Don't save changes. Let's do a new custom world. It's going to be empty. I'm just going to do this really quick. Show off the powder keg because I was really proud of the powder keg. It more or less... it has to use programmable blocks for a few things, but the programmable blocks are completely stateless. So I don't know what just flew past me, but all right, let's go. F10, get the powder keg out. Go ahead, and I'm going to go in here, press 3. I'm surprised that that thing isn't open yet. Okay, so let's back up and make sure that everything is in working order. That doesn't sound good. Dang it. How do I do this then? Yes. Yes. Nope. F10. Utility ship, strafer. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Hi, pocket ship, powder keg, powder keg. Let's go to the rotor. Okay. ROT, powder keg, weapons bay, rotor. God damn it. Looking for any rotor to attach. Detach, attach. Oh, come on. You know that's attachable. Okay, why is that one not working? Press R. Is it not an advanced rotor? Okay. ADV? No. ROT? Huh. So the weapons bay rotor is for the door. What happened to my other... Oh, you know what? Maybe I made it invisible. Advanced rotor. Well, that's pretty dumb. Let's go like this. Do another one. Except I'm not moving, so that's good. Go to the advanced rotor. Detach and attach. Oh, come on. You know what? Maybe it's a... Damn. I might need to exit and re-enter the game. I don't think I tested this less recently than last week, so it should be up to date. If I go forward. Wait. Nope. That doesn't work. Oh my god. Why must you do this to me? Alright, so I just rebuilt the rotor parts of my ships, at least the ones that I thought were important. The Gragitator I left alone because, who cares about that? Maybe it'll be fixed next week. This ship I went ahead and fixed that part, the part that attaches the grinder to the rest of the ship. I did not fix the other rotor, which is attaching the large grid part of the ship to the small grid part of the ship, because that's just used for alignment between the two ships. The connectors do a fine job keeping them attached as well. So let's go ahead and try out a firing sequence. So if I go down here and I press 4 and I want to fire that, this better work. Am I missing something? Well, clearly I am missing something. Programmable block. Door is moving or closed. Can't fire. Door is certainly open. I think you guys screwed it up. It was all fine until I started recording for people. So whoever's watching this video, you screwed this up. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Nope, gonna have to look at the code. Programmable block says, edit. Door was closed opening. Force weld, whatever. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. So we are looking for door is moving or closed. Do you guys see that? I don't see it. Where did I type that? It's got to be on this. Oh, there it is. If door is not locked, or velocity is less than 0. Okay. So I didn't lock it? Why didn't I lock it? Oh, whatever. Advanced rotor 2. Safety lock override. Safety locked. Oh, it's owned by nobody. Wait, that's not the one. It's this one. Okay, so that should be better. And is the grinder owned by me? Yep, it is. Okay, so everything's better. Let's try that again, shall we? V, and then I press 4 because I want to look at things. 5. That took way too long, but it was worth it, because that goes straight through the ship. Actually, let's take a look at that. Where's the ship? Let's back up. Where are you? There you are. So I want to go that way. Let's explore some of this damage. 1 spaceball. Huge hole in the ship. Here we are. Oh. Didn't put enough of a hole in the ship though. What is all this? How much did it destroy? Oh. Wow, it just destroyed the top 2 layers. That's it. Alright. This calls for something stronger. let's go ahead and do F6 again. Do a 4. And let's fire 4 Spaceballs right through there. Right, now I go to F8. I think it's this one. Oh yeah. Wow. That's the whole thing. That's gone. Okay, that is very gone. Let's try a few more of those. Actually, I'll bet the bottom one took out a missile launcher, took out all sorts of stuff. I'll bet the bottom one can be taken out with just a single spaceball. Let's just aim a spaceball right there. Alright, F8. Let's see how it works. Yep, straight through. Not all the way at the bottom. Ooh, is this all ice? Oh, I can't find out because my engineer's over there. Over there. There he is. Alright. Let's do just a few more of these, and then I'm gonna go on to the next set. F6. 4. Let's do 5. 5. And let's do an 8 right here. Whoa, okay. That didn't work out. What did I miss? Yeah, V. Show me what I missed. Oh, damn. I didn't cut any of those off? Damn it. Okay, let's go to 4 again. Let's do another 8. Hope this works. Much better. Okay. Alright. Let's watch these destroy a lot of the ship. All the way to the bottom. Alright, cool. It's a pretty good shot. Alright, now that I'm done with that, let's do... Alright, I showed off the lift, I showed off Gragitator, all those things. Let's do the modular gravity cannon, and then I will go on to Big Stealth and Schildkröte, and then I'll go down to the planet. Cool. Alright, where am I? I am right behind my gravity module. So if I go 3. Ended up pressing Control C because of that. 3. Shoop. Nah. Okay, good. Okay, and I think everything is appropriately set up. Let's just re-project whatever I need to project. Blueprints. Get the gravity lift module. That's not it. I need the gravity ammo large. Okay. Sure. On. Oh yeah, and I need these on. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna press 3. Alright. So 4 off. So this gravity cannon module, that's a decent hit. Let me show it off a little bit because this is a very nice module. This is the simplest way you can possibly set up a gravity cannon. It's a large grid setup. You can just basically, you don't need any of these thrusters. You don't need these reactors along the bottom. You don't need this gyroscope. You just need this core 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4 by 5 by 3, setup. In fact, you don't even need these 3 blocks right here. You just need that extra layer because you need a welder here and a welder here. Basically, you can see how this works. It constructs a spaceball and a merge block. You detach the merge block and it goes. As long as you have the gravity generators running. So, if I were to press 3 and then like rapid fire this, oh, I forgot about the thing. I didn't. Yeah, I reloaded. Yeah, I reloaded this. So one of those spaceballs went straight through the back of this ship. Wow. Let's try a few more. 3. 1. 1. 1. Fate. Let's see it go through. Oh. So they've got their highs and lows. Alright, next thing up was the big stealth. Alright, I can dig it. Let's go big stealth. So this is a ship I built myself while my friend was working on the Hydra. You can find that on the subreddit. You can find it on the workshop as well. Am I far enough away? I should be able to press Control V right here, unless I didn't add the big stealth to my clipboard. Or I'm not in my engineer, so it doesn't matter if it's on my clipboard. And let's get rid of the annoying sound of those for F. Okay. Let's go over this way and set up the big stealth. Doink, doink. Alright, so maybe the overall shape isn't that great, but I'm a big fan of this ship. All airtight, and I set up a timer block system to prevent people from accidentally going through the doors too fast and depressurizing the whole ship. Those doors aren't going to open until after this is pressurized. Alright, cool, we're in. Got some gyroscopes, got 3 fully loaded out assemblers, got 2 jump drives, and if we go, let's go up here first. Got our central cargo. One thing I want to point out about this ship that I worked really hard on. Every single functional block in this ship is accessible for repair from inside, except for these conveyors right here. There was kind of no way around that. But you can see all of these blast furnaces can be reached and repaired. All of the reactors in the ship and all of these conveyors can be repaired. These gyroscopes, this thruster, all this stuff. And so oftentimes ships aren't survival friendly because you need to go outside the ship or destroy blocks in order to repair blocks. Although with the advent of the nanite factory, that's kind of wrong now. Alright, well, anyway. Here's the top deck, the top flight seat. That's it for that. Now I just want to show off the bottom part that I set up. Woo! Oh yeah, I forgot about these. 2 antennas in here. The ship is not actually called the Party Party Party. Oh, you can't toggle it from here. Oh well. Antennas. A-N-T. Toggle on off. So the party has a range of 50,000, but if you do that, swap it, the big stealth has a range of like 100 meters. So it's just for reorienting yourself while you're traveling around your ship. And here is the lower deck. You can see all over the place down here. You can also see down here from up there because we've got the glass up there. You have incredible vision down here, even without third-person view. I really enjoy this design. And it's also a flight seat, so you can pilot the ship from down here too if you want. You will find that if you are playing rocket launcher wars against your friend, that part of the ship will be the first part to go. Not speaking from experience, of course. Is that it for the big stealth? I believe so. Gravity generators upside down, because why not? Good to go. Let's get out of here. Alright, I'm out. Last but not least is the Schildkröte, which is German for turtle, so I've heard. Let's turn the dampeners off so that I continue traveling as I am getting the Schildkröte out. Oh boy. It's a big ship. So this one actually is not an original design by me. This is the rating station in the base game multiplied by like 4 or 5 in terms of size. Doink, doink. And redesigned a little bit, but the external shell, that is the rating station. When my friend and I ran into Atropos and I ran into the rating station in vanilla, I just really liked the design, so I spent some time making a bigger version. These are airtight airlocks. How would I show that off? I could show it off with another Schildkröte, but it takes like a full minute for the two Schildkrötes to bind to each other. So I will save that for a little bit later. Let's get a small ship to test this out with. Pocket ship, all this stuff. How about the Strafer? Strafer's probably fine. Cheater miner. Strafer 1. Good, they're off. Okay. So, this ship has a very nice hangar. Just pull up here, get close. Now it's depressurizing inside, which it can't do because we're in creative mode, and so the oxygen tanks are full up. So it ended up depressurizing when it opened. And that starts closing. Those are going to start pressurizing as soon as that happens. I'm just going to set the timer for this door to go now by getting over here. That is pressurizing, but it's going to be a little bit slow. Alright. We are in. And you can get out of here pretty fast by just going straight through those doors, and as soon as those close, the external doors will open. Oops. Can I even... Do I even have landing gear? Oh, there it is. 5. Okay, go down. 5. Good. Okay. So what do I have here? This was another joint project with Atropos and I did the front, he did the back. So I will start with the front because I'm at the front right now. I can't go that way. You into the hangar, got the flight seat and the control seat up there. Flight seat's just for flying. Control seat has some extra toys in the back, which we'll see in a moment. Plenty of jump drives to get it a full 50 meters of jump, since the whole thing weighs several million tons. Let's go over here. Check out the back. So there's one of my modular gravity cannons. It's all set up back there. It should still work, even though it's probably been 10 or 30 patches since I created it. So, alright. Typically we have a nanite factory right here because we have no use for that much hydrogen, and we both love nanite factories. What do we have around here? We've got some arc furnaces, we've got some timers. These timers are wired up to those doors. Got these panels to control the doors directly, and I believe, yep, he set up these panels over here to do the same thing. These control left outer, right inner, oh, so that would be left inner and right outer doors. And then this is for lights. Cool. Let me just make sure that this is still wired up correctly. Oh, that was the wrong one. Yep. So those all work. I don't think you can pilot this one directly. You need to pilot it from the front. And for troubleshooting, we've got these doors, this airlock right here, because delicate instruments can sometimes get broken. Oh yeah, you may have noticed the artificial gravity is not 1. That was because our ship is an even number of blocks wide, so I couldn't just put one central gravity generator, because then the whole gravity field would be off center. So I put 4 of them, and for some reason I thought it would be funny for them to add up to a number other than 1, so I made them add up to a number other than 1. I guess I set each one to 0.33, since that's about 4/3, which is 1.3, about 1.32. Yeah, 0.33. So there's my sense of humor. Cryopods, good. Another cryopod, good. 1 large cargo container for the entire ship, not so good. And a respawn station. So, what we have here is, what? Oh, okay, V. Why is there no way to go to first person? Oh well. We've got some oxygen generators up top. We've got welders next to each of the rocket launchers. And there's this. Let's check. That one's activate, that one's deactivate, that's remote control, and the front window. Okay, so front window's open right now. Let's close it up. We can use third person in order to see things, and the front window's very vulnerable, but it's still... That was the weirdest camera I have ever seen. It's still nice to look out the front window when we can. Anyway. Yeah, that's super weird. Let's go ahead and activate the grav cannon. Press 3 and press 2. Oh, damn! So, all of those... Not all of those projectors. That is all the settings for one projector, because sometimes we need to realign the projected image. And I just remembered I made this before Keen changed the projector programming to project based on the origin of each grid being projected. So yeah, I need to readjust my projector, so I can't just fire this. Oh well, that's a shame. But you can see it works the same way as the modular gravity cannon I showed you a little bit earlier, except it has a remote block up there instead of a cockpit. So I've also got that camera right there. This actually did work out for me one time. We've only ever built this in survival once. But the only time this worked out for me was when I was fighting my friend in creative. And so I could build gravity cannon shots almost instantly. Anyway, let's deactivate the gravity cannon. Good, it's working. But there's more to the gravity. Let's open up the front window. There's nothing in front of me, right? Okay. So, the acceleration on this ship, as you can see on the right, is pretty poor. That looks to be about 1 meter every 2 seconds, so 0.5 meters per second. But you've probably also seen those over there, those over there, and the gravity generators on the backs of them. We're going 0, accelerating this fast, and now boom. We're accelerating 20 times faster, and we're going to be at 100 meters per second in just a moment. Because, oh, whoa! The gravity drives are on. Anyway, I thought that was a cool use for gravity drives. And that's going to take forever to slow down. Okay, what else do I have to show? Showed off the Schildkröte. Did I show everything in the back? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, the lighting is different on the front and the back. I forgot to mention that. And we needed all these gyroscopes in order to even slightly turn this thing ever at all. Is that everything? Yes! Let's kill myself and go down to planet Earth. Yes, I'd love to commit suicide. It's funny to me how this game is so cavalier with the idea of suicide. Anyway, not Planet Farside. Planet Medical Room? Sure, let's go there. Whoa. Okay. Here is the smallest possible ship. It's got a gyroscope, it's got a reactor, it's got it. Why is that reactor oriented that way? I'm pretty sure I oriented it a different way when I initially created the thing, because I wouldn't have oriented it this way because it's hard to see. Oh well, whatever. Then we've got a remote block so that you can actually pilot it from that seat, and we've got a thruster, which results in a pretty cool way of getting around. If I just go K and I go remote control, and I go control, and I go V. Just doing a lap really quick. Can I get up there? I'm halfway stuck on Elite Dangerous controls, so I keep on trying to press different buttons. Although that's... No, I have no excuse, because Elite Dangerous I've been using a hands-on throttle and stick, so there's no reason for me to get my keyboard controls mixed up. Alright, let's see if I can land this thing. Oh, oh, oh. No! Fell over. but it doesn't end there. I can do this. Got it. I'm up. I'm up. So yeah, you can take off sideways. That's a pretty cool thing. All right, let's see if I can land this one more time. Eh? Oh no! Oh, I fell over. And I'm upside down. No recovering from that unless I like knock it over. Oh, can I knock it over? And this would kill me outside of creative mode. But this is why I'm in creative mode, so that I can knock things over. Ah! Okay, and then like that you should be able to take off again because there's a drop right there. Okay, anyway, space elevator time. And then that's it. Cool. All right, let's do this. Typically I paste in the space elevator attached to this ship so that I can reorient it. You know what? In fact, let's just do that again. Yup. Yup. And let's do... Got it. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. F10, where's the space elevator thing? Attempt 2. Because attempt 1 is probably about as good as everybody else's attempt 1. Pretty bad. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Let's go. Oh, come on. Let me get in there. You'll notice that those wheels are attached to my thruster controls. So they're being fired pretty fast right now. Is that properly aligned? It's pretty close. Okay. Drop it. Move back. And let's try this out. First things first, press spacebar to brake. Okay, cool. Can I get all those? Yes! Alright, cool. Now I just need to disconnect all these. Good to go. Am I alright? Yes, I'm alright. First things first, I need to clench in the wheels. Alright, cool. Wheels are plenty tight. Now, let's change it to infinite speed. And power needs to be a little bit higher than 10%. 20%'s kind of the minimum. 30% will work though. Let's do 30%. Brake and go down. And brake, but not in the bad Space Engineers way. And go up. You know what? Let's see how fast I can get going. Alright, here I go. So this may seem a little bit unstable, but trust me, it's worked for me plenty of times. The only problem is... Yeah, that's a design flaw right there. It doesn't work very well without something to hold on to. And going down. Let's see how hard I hit. Oh, I survived for now. Just want to see how I land. Oh my god. Just go. Survived again. Luck's on my side today. Wow. That's pretty good. Alright, so cool. That's a way to do a space elevator. Looks pretty good. I will see y'all later.